Good day, everyone. First of all, I would like to introduce myself to you. I am Marsh Ferrer, and I am one of the students of Sir Wawi Mariano. And in this video, I will tell you about the definition of teaching that I chose, and it also from the experts. The definition that I chose is from Fred Stocking from 1963. A good teacher is humble. He naturally feels that the accumulated wisdom of his subject is far more important than himself. But the best teacher is even humbler, for he respects the feeling of young people that they are naturally far more important than his silly old subjects. But first, let's set aside that quote and we will get back to that later. And before we proceed, I have a question here. What makes a good teacher great? Some of us think that being a great teacher is you master your lesson plan. You know what you're teaching really well. You're being creative when creating visuals. You know how to create a tantalizing PowerPoint. You participate in every event with your students. But it says here that many things don't matter, such as classroom size, new technology, or fancy uniforms. The secret to thriving students is amazing teacher. But what is an amazing teacher and how to be an amazing teacher? Mr. Azul Toronez asked one of the grade 9 students named Paisley about what makes a good teacher great. And she says, a great teacher thinks like a kid but acts like an adult. So that means they want us to see the world inside of them, but they don't want us to act like them. They want us to become and protect them and keep them safe. In that context, we will clearly see that the students want the teacher to know what is happening in their life, to see the world inside of them, not just the facade of their life. They want us to interrupt them. They want us to talk about their life. Mr. Azul Toronez says that a good teacher hears them, but they don't listen to them. What does that mean? That means a great teacher don't just hear the words that the students say, but they listen for what is not said. But what am I trying to say when I say what is not said? If you will try to understand it, there's an underlying emotions, feelings, and challenges that the student is facing, that the student is experiencing, that the student is trying to tell you. But they can't because they are afraid. You always ask your students, but do you really listen to them? Or you just hear them, but you don't listen to them. Like I mentioned before, the students want us to be calm, protect them, and keep them safe. So that means being a great teacher comes with a big responsibility. You have to know them well. You're not just only teaching them academically, but you're also guiding them, give them inspirations, the person they can lean on and run to if they need someone. Fred Stocking says, the best teacher is even humbler, for he respects the feeling of young people that they are naturally far more important than a silly old subject. It's not just about you being a skillful teacher. It's not about the subject. It's all about the feelings, the emotions. That's why teachers need to have emotional intelligence so they can connect with them. They can connect to their learners. It says here that being an amazing teacher is not what you teach, it is what kind of teacher you are. So here's the question. Are you a good teacher or a bad one? Are you the teacher who just hear their students? Or are you a teacher who also listen to them? Now, ask yourself, are you the teacher who will make an impact and inspiration? That will be all. Thank you.